I say vote for, you say.
Committed to you.
So how did you come up with this campaign name?
Really, we do feel committed to the students, and we feel like that was the perfect name.
Boyfriend actually got that tattooed on his lower back, committed to Carly, but he committed suicide 5 months after.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's actually not a funny story. Please don't laugh at that.
It's all about you. I was in the shower and I just came up with it.
Came up with it in the shower. That's funny. There was a guy in 8th grade who used to call me from his shower. I had to get a school-wide restraining order on him. He couldn't be in any of my classes anymore. Yeah, it was weird. So let's talk a little bit more about you. Can you give us an acrostic of your first name?
What?
An acrostic. Do you know what an acrostic is? You want to run our student body government of 10,000 Okay, acrostic, like, Carly, caring, affable, raped as a child, likes to wear pink, yearns for love.
Bold. How's that? Bold, Brandon?
Okay, that works. We'll start with that.
Jeremy. Joking. Everybody's man. John Everyman, if you will. Rambunctious. Oh my God, this is hard.
Seriously, you can't think of any word that starts with the letter E?
How many words start with E?
Energetic, excellent.
Excellent's a good one. I like excellent. I'm gonna use excellent.
Okay, take it, excellent.
Marvelous.
Yet to accept the Asians into his circle of friends.
Yeah.
So I know you're going for everyone's vote, but isn't there one group that you don't want their vote, be it ethnic or racial?
One group not to vote for me?
Like, for example, if I was to run for something, I wouldn't want the Asian vote. Granted, I like them as a people, but I do not want them voting for me. Okay, so who would star you in an autobiographical film?
Tom Hanks.
That's an interesting choice. So do you feel like you relate to his character in, like, Forrest Gump or Philadelphia? Maybe Castaway. You are a retarded man with AIDS on an island. Let's be honest, I'm usually about 3 martinis in by 3 p.m., and that's coincidentally the same time my big brother, big sister meeting is at. Can the Committed to You ticket help me out with the Zipcar situation if that was to occur?
Call me, and I'll try to arrange a ride for you. How's that sound?
Okay, that'll. Is there anything you want to leave the viewers with?
It's time to stop talking and start walking. It's time for a change, and we can do it.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Best of luck to you in
No,
the
thank you,
campaign.
and please call me after the show.
You realize this is going on air? Okay.
Tara, thank you for
Hello.
being on the show. Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Quite an honor. Definitely. Well, tell me how did you know you wanted to get your start in pageantry? Like, what was the spark that started everything for you?
I grew up doing musical theater, singing, dancing, everything for the stage, and my dad's actually the one who got me involved with pageantry when I was 14. He asked me if I wanted to compete because he saw it as another avenue to get on the stage, and when he asked me, I said hands down yes.
Really? So your dad knows a lot about pageantry. Was he in some as well when he was growing up, or how did that go?
Oh yeah, he competed for a little Mr. Polonia. Actually, my dad's from Poland and my mother's from the Philippines. But no, my dad actually didn't know very much about pageantry, but he had a dream in his heart that his daughter would be on the stage, and he shared that with me, and I absolutely love it.
Great. No, dreams in your heart. I want one of those. Definitely.
Well, one day maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
okay?
whenever this is over. So what does your training consist of for the pageants?
Training. I make sure I stay up to date with current events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware of social issues. I do a lot of reading.
Just like everyone on who comes to the show, exactly.
Oh yeah.
A lot of reading.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I work out. So that way I can look good in swimsuit, because there's the fitness in swimsuit competition, which consists of, I believe, 10% of the overall score. I do as much community service as I possibly can because I love it. I love speaking, especially to youths. My platform is SPEAK, Suicide Prevention, Education, Awareness, and Knowledge. Right. And this year I've been speaking to a lot of middle school and high school kids about depression and identifying suicide ideation in themselves and also with their friends, so that way they know how to handle crisis situations.
So when you're working for Speak, do they ask you to like go down at the base of the building with the megaphone and say don't do it, any of that, or like you can come to my pageant and I'm worth it kind of thing? Did they ever ask you to do that?
That's not quite how it works,
Oh,
but
I get confused sometimes.
but I'm also a spokesperson for Switchboards of Miami, which is the crisis center for Miami-Dade.
That's awesome. That's very admirable. So tell me, I've heard sometimes about in pageants it can get kind of catty between the girls. Does it ever end up in like a pillow fight or anything like that?
Lots of feathers all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, I use so.
Slumber parties, everything.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
each other's nails, share makeup tips, little spas, pedicures,
Okay, well then I was absolutely right about that.
pillow fights,
yeah.
tons of pillow fights.
Great. So what's the next step for you? Miss Miami, stepping stone to.
Miss Miami is a
Universe.
stepping stone to Miss Florida, and Miss Florida then goes on to compete for Miss America. And I heart Miss America organization because it is one of the largest scholarship providers for young women. I represented our fair city this past summer, and my next step is to go win another local competition so I can go back to the Miss Florida stage and one day represent our Sunshine State at Miss America.
Well, we're all proud of you here back on the show, so you got our support. That's for
you.
sure. So before we wrap up here, though, do you have any advice for the little girls in the audience? For the future, anything you can tell them to inspire them, out there in TV land.
Well, like you were saying, shoot for a dream, have a dream and take it all the way. Just don't, whatever obstacles come across your way, they are just challenges to either make you stronger for your eventual goal, or it's going to redirect you to something even greater in your life.
Amazing. I wish I was a little girl and could take that advice. Well, we'll have more with Tara in a minute. Up next, we have a sneak peek at the upcoming film Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day, so don't go away.
Proudly presents
Some music, please.
Have you ever been in love at all, Guinevere? That was all a long time ago.
Academy Award winner Frances McDormand,
Pettigrew. Miss Pettigrew.
Miss Pettigrew.
Academy Award nominee Amy Adams,
You know how close I am to having nothing? Choices just have to be made or you will miss out.
in a comedy
Men are so untrusting. I can't think why.
about making all your dreams come true.
The woman can do anything. Must be extraordinary being you.
Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day.